Assalamualaikum kids! How are you today? I hope that all of you are always healthy. Before we start today's lesson, let's read Basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let's check it out. Did you know that people, plants, and animals are included in living things? They have characteristics befitting living things. Here are characteristics of living things. First is movement. Every living thing moves. Human can walk, run, and jump. Cat can wag its tail when it's excited. This shows that humans and animals move. Movement doesn't just apply to mammals, but it applies to plants as well. Let's take a look at this plant. It's moving cat-like that it needs to survive. This shows that the plant is also moving as a characteristic of living things. The next will be respiration. Hi, what are you doing? Hi, I'm breathing. All living things need to breathe. Breathing is part of a process called respiration. During respiration, a living thing takes in oxygen from the air and gives out carbon dioxide. The question now is, what about fish? How do they get air underwater? That's a good question. A fish can remove oxygen from the water with use of special organs called gills. The next characteristic is sensitivity. Living things respond to change. Living things can detect change, and when they detect change, they react or respond in a certain ways. When the rainy season arrives, the air feels cold. People tend to use some tools like sweater, umbrella, and raincoat. When the dry season arrives, the air feels hot. People tend to use some tools like sunglasses, thin clothes, and fan. When an animal senses danger, it may respond by warning other animals or seeking shelter for safety. Plants respond to changes too. Some plants can even open and close their leaves in response to touch. The next characteristic is growth. All living things grow. All living things start as a baby and then grow up to be adult. Not only humans experience growth, animals and plants also grow. Growth is marked by increasing in size and increasing in height. Next will be reproduction. Do you have a newborn chicken at home? That means you have two others at home. And that is the rooster and hen. Living things reproduce and have offspring. Living things reproduce to prolong their species. This applies to humans as well. Next will be nutrient. All living things eat and intake nutrients to survive. In order for us to survive and not starve or thirst, we eat food and drink water. The last characteristic is excretion. Excretion is the process of getting rid of waste. All living things excrete waste from their body. It is important for your body to rid of solid or liquid waste. This is because waste kept in your body is poisonous and harmful. Yay! It's time for you to do this quiz, which is the living thing. Picture A or picture B? The right answer is picture A. Plant include in living things because plant has the characteristic of living things. The next question, which is the living thing? Picture A or picture B? The right answer is picture A. Turtle include in animals. Turtle has the characteristic of living thing. That's all, kids. I hope this video can useful for you. See you on the next video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.